JD Vance is the vice presidential nominee for President Trump. Now, if you had a time machine, if you go back 2 weeks, would he have picked JD Vance again? I doubt it. I think he probably would have picked somebody like Glenn Youngkin from Virginia in an attempt to broaden out his base. Instead, he went with JD Vance, feeling, because he was right, that at the time he had a very solid advantage in the race against Joe Biden. Well, again, JD is super smart. He also has a long history of public commentary. Now, I agree that our country has moved away from caring about the future because too few Americans care about having children. I totally agree with that. However, this description that JD Vance is using, is that politically smart or is it politically damaging? Now, again, he doesn't have a time machine. He can't go back and undo something he said now 3.5 years ago.
Now, there's a lot there in the commentary from Ben Shapiro that is deserving of reaction and mockery, and hopefully we'll fit in a little bit of that, because I love when you ask rhetorical questions that aren't rhetorical at all. Like, was it politically smart or not? What the F are you talking about, you dumb donkey? You're discussing this because it's a disaster for him. Like, he's doing this segment, which is critical of Vance, but he has to imply like, oh, maybe there's actually a genius motive. No, there's not a genius motive. It's a terrible argument. It's a terrible argument that you are making in that video, by the way, and we'll return to that. But I love the backpedaling and the retreating on the right. Oh, they were so very excited when JD Vance was announced. I saw it live at the RNC. And the thing about having like a long history of commentary is that you can refer to the things that people have said before, which might be different than what they're saying now. You could do that with JD Vance. You could also do that with Ben Shapiro, because on July 15th, he said, as a friend put it, Vance is truly a F it, we ride pick from Trump. And I love the idea of Ben Shapiro saying F it, we ride. He even had to,
is that even a saying?
I don't think so.
F it, we ride, or isn't it like,
it's like what, like, it's like what really tough magicians would say before they go jump an illusionist or something. But anyway, demonstrates real confidence and shows that he wants a bulldog. Vance is certainly that. In terms of pure IQ and speaking ability, Vance is the best candidate Trump could pick. No, he doesn't have an amazing pure IQ. No, he is not a genius. No, he's not a great public speaker. That is obviously wrong now, but I also want to be clear. It was wrong on July 15th. He gives some red meat to the right. You know who else does that? Ron DeSantis. Doesn't mean he's a genius, doesn't mean he's a compelling public speaker. JD Vance is a super low energy public speaker. Even an incredibly friendly audience can't buoy this guy to having a little bit of charisma. It was a bad pick then, it didn't expand their appeal then. I was saying it then on the Young Turks.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
But anyway, Ben Shapiro now wants to like act like he had that foresight. We'll see. But what do you think?
I just have real cosmetic comments, which is, I love that Ben Shapiro's microphone is altered to the point where the bass is boosted all the way, so you can't hear how he actually just talks like this, and it's incredibly high and it's high pitch. But then they jack the bass. You guys hear that? It's just like, no, I'm actually like I'm a grown boy. I'm a real boy. And also, he's in the middle of a living room with a fireplace. Imagine that's your dad, and like you can't use the living room because daddy is doing boomy grown man voice. In like, you just want to get some cereal. Just go over there. I just want to go to the, like, do you know, or does he rent a separate home to do this in? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Is he quarantining? But yeah, no, I love Ben Shapiro. Look, I think it's very fun because if Ben Shapiro ever runs for office, we will just bring up the fact that he flipped his, you know what, for an entire summer over the Barbie movie and then burned Barbies. Yeah. Talking about weird. Like,
talking about weird.
Master of weird. They're all deeply weird people.
Yeah, if you want to get an idea of how weird they are, just say that like a woman of color has been cast in a movie and you will see how deeply weird they are. Barbie ruined their summer, as you said. Black Panther ruined the year for them. They can't take other people experiencing joy, and that is deeply weird. By the way, I also love, we're talking about like shallow stuff. He has the sticker on his laptop of facts don't care about your feelings. Like, I guess he put the sticker on when that was supposed to be his brand, and now all of them just appeal to the hurt fifis of incels online. It'd be like if they had a sticker about like free speech radical or something like that. It's like, no, that's not what you guys do anymore. Like, it was fake then, but it doesn't even exist anymore. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.